Hi, I'm Motor City Maggie, and this is my puppy Cooper. He's a 4-month-old golden retriever, and we are here to tell you all about my brand new 2023 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XSE. You might remember that I actually had a 2020 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XSE, and I liked it so much that I decided that when my lease was up, I was going to go back and get the same one. And this one actually has additional packages on it, so it's even better than the one I had before. So I definitely want to show you all of the cool things that I love about this vehicle. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button before we get started so you don't miss any of my automotive content. You're such a good boy, Cooper. Paw? Good boy. High five? High five. Yes, good boy. All right, let's get into my 2023 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XSE. So the Toyota RAV4 is actually Toyota's best-selling vehicle, and it's the best-selling SUV in America. And for a good reason. It is so easy to drive, it has great safety features, great technology, and a lot of space. It's really an excellent vehicle in my opinion. And the RAV4 Hybrid has great gas mileage. It's now being manufactured in 3 different places, in Canada, in the United States, and in Japan. And this one here is actually manufactured in Georgetown, Kentucky. So I'm really excited that I have an American-made RAV4 Hybrid. And my previous generation, the 2020 model, was manufactured in Ontario, Canada. So there are 3 different types of the Toyota RAV4. There's the RAV4 gas model, the RAV4 Hybrid, and the RAV4 Prime, which is the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. My vehicle, the RAV4 Hybrid, does not have a plug. It gets 40 miles to the gallon, 41 in the city, 38 on the highway. Cooper! And there's so many different trim levels to the Toyota RAV4. There's the LE, the XLE, the SE, XSE, the Limited, the TRD Off-Road Adventure, and the Woodland Edition. So there's really a lot of options, as well as 9 different colors. And on the gas model, you can get front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, whereas all of the hybrid models come standard in all-wheel drive, as well as the RAV4 Primes. Those are all-wheel drive as well. The XSE is my favorite because it's not quite the top of the line in terms of the hybrids. There's a limited model that is a higher grade than the XSE, but to me, it looks the coolest. The limited model has a lot of chrome and shiny details on the outside, but you don't get the blacked out wheels unless you get the XSE. So I really love the look with the black roof, and the XSE is definitely the way to go if you like this type of two-tone body style. So underneath the hood, we have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine paired with an electric motor. This is going to give us 219 horsepower, 163 pound-feet of torque, and it has an electronic CVT. It is a really fun to drive vehicle, and that electric motor will not only help you have better gas mileage, but it's also going to give you a little more power right off the line. And I actually have a little video that I filmed at the dealership of my 2020 and my 2023 side by side that I will post right here. Here is a look at my 2020 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XSE next to my new 2023 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XSE, both in magnetic gray metallic with the black roof. They are very similar. The 2023 has the blacked out badge package, so the grille is actually more black than the gunmetal gray color 2020. And the headlight design is slightly different. And the 2020 has these fog lamps, whereas they're a little different. It's kind of like a little fog LED light on the side on the 2023 model. So we've got the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert indicators in the side of the mirror here, and I have turn signal indicators on the side of the mirror. We also have black mirror caps that go nicely with the black roof of the XSE model, and check out the beautiful black multi-spoke alloy wheels. Those are specific to the XSE model. So do you see these 2 little lines right here on the door handles? This is for the smart key system. So if you have the key in your pocket, you can just tap those 2 lines and the doors will lock and unlock. On the 2023 model, I got the very cool blacked out badging. So you can see I've got the blacked out Toyota badge right here. It's got the blue shadow behind it. Toyota is going away with the blue shadow. It's now going to be replaced with a Beyond Zero badge, and that is seen on vehicles like the Prius Prime, the Crown, and the Toyota BZ4X. So we won't see the blue shadow much longer. But I also have the XSE Hybrid black badge right there. And this is so cool. For the first time, I now have a foot activated liftgate. So if you have the key in your pocket or your hand, you can simply kick your leg underneath the vehicle. And look at that, hands-free liftgate. I can be carrying something heavy, I can just not know where my key is, and I'm able to open it up seamlessly. There's also a nice height adjustable liftgate, so if every single time I want it to actually open not quite as high because I have a low clearance or an arm injury or something like that, I can also have it set to a lower level every single time. I did recently go to Costco, so you can see that my sparkling water addiction is demonstrated in the back of the RAV4 Hybrid, but you can fit quite a lot in here. I did get a cargo cover, I have the all-weather floor mats, I have JBL speakers, there's also some tie downs in the back there, and this came with a cargo net, so I can use this to even further organize my cargo. I have a lot of cargo capacity, a lot of space back here, and I'm really excited about it. And there's even enough space for Cooper. Good boy. Good boy. What do you think, Coop? Do you like riding back there? There's also a temporary use spare tire underneath the floorboards. The towing capacity of the RAV4 Hybrid is 1,750 pounds and the ground clearance is 8.1. Okay, I'm sitting in the front seat of my new 2023 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XSE, and I love it. And I've got to say that the tech and the screens are definitely a huge upgrade from my 2020 model. Starting with the center display here, my previous generation was an 8-inch display, and now I have a 10.5-inch display with the JBL logo. I also had more buttons on the previous generation. This one also has wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. So excited about the wireless capability. I've never had wireless Apple CarPlay before because I am an Apple user. And I also have Qi wireless charging for my cell phone, which I also really love. It's really convenient. The pad is right here and you just set your phone down and it charges and you don't even have to plug it in. We also have heated seats, dual zone climate control. Cooper really likes it when I have the air on really high and he just really enjoys it. Check out my digital rear view mirror. This is really cool. It's giving us a live camera feed of what is behind us. So if you have cargo or passengers blocking your view, this is really handy. I love that. And I also have Home Link. So I've already connected it to my garage door so I can easily press this button here and my garage door opens and closes. So I love Home Link. So here is a look at the digital gauge cluster. This is a 12.3-inch display that's all digital. This is so nice because on my 2020 I had 2 physical gauges on either side and in the center it was digital, but here I'm actually seeing a lot more information about driving than I did with the previous generation. For example, when I turn the vehicle off after I've been driving, it tells me how long I was driving for, my mileage, and my miles per gallon for that particular trip. Also, you can see that I'm almost full on my gas tank and I have over 500 miles. I believe when it's fully full, it'll be about 595 miles of driving range on one full tank. So that's really impressive. And then taking a look at the steering wheel, I have all of my dynamic radar cruise control settings right here. Lane departure alert. This will allow me to set the distance between the vehicle in front of me when I'm in cruise control. Other really great controls over here. I've got other really great buttons to the left of the steering wheel and a little cubby right here. And I also really love the heated steering wheel. I know that's crazy because I live in Southern California, but I get really cold hands and cold feet, so this is helpful in all climates. I now have memory seats. I'm so excited about this. I didn't have this before, and my husband and I often switch vehicles and share vehicles, so now we can each have our individual seat settings, so that'll be a lot easier and more convenient when we hop in the car. I do have JBL tweeters on the A-pillar here. I would like to have a heads-up display. That is one feature that I don't have, but that's totally okay. I can live without it. I really love the blue stitch that is going across the dash here and across the seats. That is specific to the XSE model. And we have a really nice little media bin right there. This is convenient for your passengers to put their phone, their wallet, their belongings, and that is right above the glove compartment. And check out this beautiful panoramic moonroof. I'm really excited about it because I just had a regular small moonroof on my 2020 model. So I got the all-weather floor mats, which is really cool. And take a look at these. They're really nice. And I also have USB-C ports as opposed to my 2020, which had USB-A's. And there's actually 4 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A in this vehicle. I have one seat back pocket here, and I have some storage in each of the doors. So the seats have this beautiful blue inlay. I really like it. It gives it kind of a unique look. This is Softex, which is a breathable leather substitute. It's a plant-based material. And in the center seat here, we have an armrest and 2 cup holders. And there's also 2 latch systems for 2 outboard child seats. It's a 60-40 split. You can fold these down. You do have a slight hump, but it's mostly flat. And with the all-weather floor mats, I do have this nice cover. So if we put Cooper back here, he's not going to scratch up the seats because it has this nice secure cover. What do you think, my boy? What do you think? What do you think of the RAV4, my boy? What do you think? What do you think, Cooper? Do you like the RAV4? Do you like the RAV4? Do you? Do you? I'm really excited that I now have these cool RAV4 logos on the inside of the door frame. I really like that. I didn't have that before on my 2020, and just kind of a little extra added intrigue right there. I like this extra design. One of my favorite new features in the 2023 that I didn't have in the 2020 is the panoramic view monitor, which used to be called the bird's eye view monitor from Toyota. Look at this. The button is to the left of the steering wheel. It looks like a little coffee cup, and it is giving me in real time a 360-degree and aerial view of my vehicle. So you can see that I have, you know, some nice space in front of me. I'm almost perfectly parked in the center of the parking spot. And look at this. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. This is so helpful. I've already been using this over the past few days that I've had the vehicle, and it's been really helpful. So you can see when I'm in reverse, the panoramic view monitor automatically comes on, as well as the backup camera. So you can see the guided path, the guidelines that are showing me where the vehicle is going to end up depending on how I am turning the wheel. So it's just really, really helpful, a great tool, a great safety tool, and I'm just really glad that I have it. So if you have the option of getting a vehicle with this feature, I would definitely recommend it. So this is the energy flow monitor that I love in Toyota hybrids. It's showing you where you are getting the power as you're driving the vehicle. So you can see the vehicle is actually using battery power right now to drive the front wheels. And then when I accelerate quickly, it'll use the gas combustion engine. And when I brake, it will store electricity into the battery. So let's see. See, look at that. The red is showing that I'm using the gas combustion engine, and the orange is showing that I am using power from the battery, and then the blue is showing that I am braking and I am now charging the battery. So it's really interesting. So if you're not familiar with how a hybrid works, it's really great because you as a driver don't have to do any extra driver input to determine the most efficient way to operate your vehicle, because there's a computer that's making that decision for you. And you as the driver just get to drive and enjoy getting better gas mileage and producing fewer emissions. I absolutely love driving the RAV4. I think that it is such a smooth and comfortable ride. I like sitting up higher. I have great visibility. I don't think that there are any blind spots really. I've got my blind spot monitor to help me out. I've got the panoramic view monitor, the backup cameras. I just feel as if the safety, the technology, and the driving of this vehicle are just perfection. So I can easily see why this is Toyota's most popular vehicle, and I really enjoy it. I would definitely recommend the RAV4 to anyone in the market for a new vehicle. So I have several different drive modes here. I'm driving in normal, but I could also drive in eco mode, which is displayed here, or I could be in sport mode, and then this is normal mode. And I also have trail mode if I'm on some rugged terrain, and EV mode. And EV mode is really only beneficial if I am in a parking structure or driving a very, very short distance. So let's get a closer look at a comparison between the 2020 and the 2023, because I actually hung on to my Monroney sticker from the 2020 model. So check this out, exact same vehicle, RAV4 Hybrid XSE all-wheel drive SUV for both the 2020 and the 2023, both in magnetic gray metallic with the black roof. But the 2023 is manufactured in Georgetown, Kentucky. It's got a number 4 starting on that VIN number to indicate that. And the assembly point of the 2020 was Ontario, Canada, with a number 2 starting there. The MSRP of the 2020 was $34,300 with these extra added features, including the weather package. After delivery, processing, and handling, the MSRP is $36,577. Now, it actually went up about $2,000 just with those base MSRP numbers. $36,385 for the 2023, and then with the technology package, the weather package, and all these other features, plus delivery, processing, and handling, we're looking at $43,420. So definitely a larger jump in price between the two vehicles, but I'm getting a lot more features on the 23 than what I had on the 2020. Also, you can see that we still have a 5-star overall vehicle safety score, and we're getting an average of 40 miles per gallon. Thanks so much for watching my video on my 2023 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XSE. Cooper really appreciates it. Oh my gosh, he's so heavy, by the way. He's only 4 months old and he's about 45 pounds. He's a big boy. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my automotive content. And if you really want to show your appreciation, you can hit that super like button and you can leave a little thank you right there. So thanks so much. Cooper says thank you. Bye.